Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Nee. I am an energy healer, a soul activator, and many other things. Today, I wanted to come on and just talk about the energies of last week. It's been a doozy of a week. Some of you may have experienced it as well. So I'm just going to share my experiences with everything that's been happening and see if we can maybe get some channel guidance or whatever wants to come through today for you. This last week has been a doozy. We had this strawberry full moon, which was a really powerful full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And it was actually in the constellation of Ophiuchus. That full moon brought a lot of really deep clearing. It also brought what I felt like was an initiation. So let me just tell you about kind of what happened during this week. Yeah, so it started Wednesday. I had a funeral that morning. It was someone from my first job who was kind of like a father figure to a lot of people in the office. Yeah, he passed away and left a very powerful legacy. This was someone who people haven't seen in like 10, 15 years, and they all showed up. So he was very generous and a very, very powerful individual and really exemplified what it means to be a man, just very generous, very secure in himself, very happy, very stable, and very supportive of everyone around him. So he was very loved and very deeply admired and missed by a lot of people. That was my Wednesday morning going to that funeral and reconnecting with all the people that I haven't seen for a very long time. And then that night, I was actually helping facilitate a shamanic breathwork journey for the full moon. That was a very powerful ceremony. Afterwards, I felt very shifted. You know, that feeling you get when you've done a lot of really heavy energetic lifting. That's what it felt like. But then on Thursday, I talked to my friend, who was also a channeler and a healer. I was explaining this to her. I said, I felt like I had just passed through some kind of threshold. Like I just been like almost like initiated into something new. And she's an Akashic reader, a channel and the guide and everything. And she confirmed it. She's like, yeah, this was a really big shedding of some very dense energy that you've been holding on to for a very long time. As soon as she told me that, she also said, but there's a lot of wounding on the feminine side. They basically spent Thursday night doing a lot of like deep clearing on that. And then on Friday, actually I had a healing exchange with one of my friends who helps with clearing stuck emotions. That was my Friday afternoon. Then Friday evening, I was part of a men's circle and we did a lot of healing and clearing around the masculine. So by Saturday, I did not feel like doing anything. I was energetically spent. I was supposed to go to another healing workshop later that day, but like my guides were like, you're not getting out of bed. You're just going to sit back. You're going to relax and chill. That was Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday, and I went to the spa to relax and not do anything. Today, I'm coming on here to talk a little bit about all the crazy stuff that happened last week. Why? Because I feel like there's some other people out there who are experiencing the same thing. Did last week feel like a huge initiation for you? Did you feel like you crossed the threshold of something major? Did it feel like you had to let go of a lot of really dense energies, a lot of things that you're holding on to that maybe you've even forgotten about, didn't even know that you're holding on to anymore? Did it feel like you crossed some kind of gateway and now you're in a different reality of yourself? And does it feel like something you haven't quite experienced to this level before? On top of everything else, I also quit my coaching program. That is an indicator that I don't necessarily need to fit into anyone else's mold of what I'm here to do. I know for myself what I'm here to do, what I'm here to provide, and what I'm here to give to you, my viewers on YouTube. That knowing really came forward as this week progressed. So I feel like that's also going on with a lot of people right now, especially in the collective. Things are really brought up to the surface now that are going to force us to step into our sovereignty, into our roles. And anything that doesn't fit into who we really are, it's being pushed aside. And you can see that right now with the current developments in the world. I'm here outside of Philadelphia, and I know there's a lot of chaos in LA right now. On a spiritual level, what's happening is a lot of these lessons are coming up for people to live through so that they can step into their sovereignty, to step into their power, step away from power structures that don't really serve them or feed them, or really wake up to who they really are. So that's part of their awakening process. So send everyone a lot of love and support in their process of awakening. I feel like that's mainly what's been going on a very energetic level. Now, on a solar level, we've also had a lot of solar flares. We've just had a series of M-class solar flares, which cause a lot of disruption and dysregulation in the field. I haven't checked the Schumann resonance, but that's been going off like crazy recently. There's a lot happening right now. So give yourselves time to rest and relax and rejuvenate and just take as much time as you need. And that's what's going on this week. Now, let's see if we can pull in any channel guidance for you guys. I'm just connecting to my higher self right now. And the Pleiadians want to come through now and just talk a little bit about what's going on the planet. I'm just going to get my higher self, bring in my higher self, and just translate anything from the Pleiadians. Thank you very much. Okay. So the Pleiadians want to say that this is a threshold that everyone is walking through right now. Those who are initiated and longer on the path are going to experience a different type of awakening. This is a very powerful activation into your sovereignty and your leadership roles on this mission that you're in now. Some of you are already well along in that path. For you, it's going to be a little bit more of an upgrade and a little bit more of a drawing together of like-minded people in your communities that you can work with to start expanding on your visions for what you want to bring into the world. For those of you who are a little bit newer on the path, this may be a step up into your leadership roles. Leadership means different things to a lot of different people. For us, it simply means you are a leader of your own self first. That means you are more likely to listen to your own inner guidance and follow your own knowing rather than listen to other people who maybe don't have that level of understanding. It's an understanding that you know your own experience better than anyone else. While you can be open to ideas and maybe even some criticism, ultimately you are going to do what you are called to do. And that calling is irrefutable. No one can judge it. No one can tell you what to do with it. It's yours. Standing now in that knowing of who you are, why you're here, and what you came here to do is becoming more ingrained in your being. And that is a process that will continue to happen over time as you become more and more comfortable with working in that space, with being that version of yourself who is a sovereign creator, not bound to any limiting beliefs or projections or discordant frequencies from any external sources. Bravo. Thank you, Pleiadians. Arcturians also have a message now, and they say that they agree with the Pleiadians, and they will elaborate a little bit further on tapping into your inner knowing, this inner guidance that you've cultivated to this point in order to be here today, listening to this message. They want to say that the your experience in this reality depends very much on the frequency that you carry, the being that you represent in this game. That inner knowing is your divine spark coming forward in your expression in the world today. The more you can have a relationship with it, the more you can tap into it and co-create with it, the more you can bring this frequency into the world through your actions, your knowing, and everything that you do. And anyone else wanting to come through? Okay. Archangel Raphael would like to come through now, and we're going to do a quick healing and grounding to help you integrate some of the energies that have been coming through. Raphael says that he knows that it can be a little destabilizing to have gone through these intense initiations, this crossing this threshold, as we like to call it now. So he would like to offer a very quick healing, rebalancing, and grounding for anyone who is out there struggling with integrating these energies from this last week. He says it is the week of weeks. If you're ready to receive this healing, just say yes in your mind's eye, and we will begin. So just just relax, breathe, and allow. Focusing on your breath now. Gently inhale and exhale. Feeling the breath move throughout your body. Feeling the energy moving through your breath into your field as you do so. And we're going to take some of the energy that is floating around in the top of your field, and we're going to gently guide it through the rest of your body and down to the earth. intending for a strong connection to the earth. As you exhale, let everything go that no longer serves you down to the heart of Mother Gaia. As you breathe up into your heart space from the heart of Gaia, breathe in the stabilized, nurturing frequencies of the earth. I will now create a stronger connection, grounding you deeper into the earth, and feel yourself become slightly heavier, more grounded, more stable, more at peace as these energies mix and merge in your field. Breathe and continue to just relax. Continue to breathe and relax as this work now is done for you. All energetic cords and attachments that can go now are being dissolved, and your frequency is being elevated now to that of love, to that of peace. We invite you to let these frequencies in now and hold that space for love, for peace, for unity. And hold that space now. Allow these frequencies to permeate your field. And just allow the experience to be exactly what it is. And simply observe. Perfect. It is done. And we thank you for accepting this healing from Archangel Raphael today. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Does anyone else want to step forward now? We have Mother Mary now coming through me. This is going to be a very gentle heart activation, bringing love and joy into your life. So if you're ready to receive this activation, just say yes in your mind and we will begin. Mother Mary's frequency is coming through now, and I'm transmitting that to you. Just relax and breathe and feel this energy coming into your heart space. Breathe into your heart space. You may feel an expansion of compassion as you go about your days, as you have your interactions with your loved ones or even strangers. You may start to feel a little bit more of what they're feeling. Mother Mary invites you to open up to this feeling of compassion as we let go of the judgment for people whose stories we don't fully understand. The misunderstandings are what causes a lot of the friction and tension in this world. If we look at it with the lens of compassion rather than judgment, a lot of the tension and fighting in this world will be relieved in a very significant way. So we invite that compassion in now. Okay, thank you. It's done. That seems very complete to me. I don't think any other beings are willing to step forward right now. So we will conclude today's session. And just a reminder to give yourselves plenty of time to rest and integrate these energies. We just passed through a very powerful portal, and we're actually heading into the solstice portal as well. So give yourselves plenty of time to rest, recuperate, and activate from that one as well. It has been a pleasure being here today to transmit this frequency for you. I very much look forward to being on here again to do another energy update. So I do have a few updates. I will be revamping my website to include a better outline of my offerings. I have decided to combine all of the modalities that I offer into one healing modality called Unified Quantum Healing. That is a combination of everything I've learned so far and will continue to learn. So that's the That is the multidimensional healing. That is the quantum hypnosis, the Vogel crystal healing, the Akashic records, light language, everything I offer in one session. So you don't have to think about it. You just show up. And if you're ready for that level of activation, if you're ready for that level of transformation, then that is what I'm going to be offering in addition to my other services. You can clearly, if you're drawn to a specific modality, you could choose that modality, and I'll gladly offer that to help in your healing journey. I'll also be changing some of the wording on my website to be more intentional about how I want to come through for you and help you in your healing journey. It's not so much about all the different modalities. It's about me listening to you and understanding where you are so I can help in your journey. The website is going to be updated to reflect that. I'm also going to offer some mini sessions for people who want to work with me, but don't necessarily need a full session, or maybe just want to get an idea of how it is to work with me. So I'll be offering that on my website as well. A lot of really great things are upcoming. I'm also finishing editing on my other channel, which is Cosmic Conversations. And for that latest episode, I did a live healing on my friend Bevan with the Vogel crystals, a little bit of quantum healing, quantum hypnosis, and a few other modalities. I'll be posting that on this channel shortly, so you can see what a live healing with me looks like. I'm very excited about this new direction, about this new chapter that I'm taking, and I'm very excited to have you all come along with me for this ride. All right. So that is all I had for today. It was a pleasure being here, pleasure connecting with you all. And I hope to see you next time on the channel. If you got anything out of today's session, please leave something in the comments. Let me know what you thought about today's session. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Have a great day.